So have you ever seen something that just doesn't make sense? Like the fact that you like that thing, the fact that you love that thing, it just doesn't add up. It doesn't make any sense. The stuff is just completely out of the norm. It's completely different than anything else you like. It's completely different than anything else in that genre, whether it's a movie, a TV show, a character, anything like that. It just doesn't make sense, doesn't add up. So the reason that I bring this up is because I think that there's something to that, something to just feeling what it is that you are creating. And I think it can help a lot of us creative people. So the other day, me and my girlfriend, we were watching this show called Abbott Elementary, and in there's this episode where there's a music teacher and she's teaching these kids, and these kids are creating this music, and they want to create this music about like this TikTok catchy stuff. And that's what they're creating. They're creating about that catchy TikTok stuff, that catchy song. And the teacher's like, nah, that just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't have any structure to it. It doesn't make any sense to make music like that. Like it just is all off. But you know, it's kind of a catchy beat. It's kind of like catchy. People in the school start singing it because it's just catchy. It doesn't make sense. It's not super structured, but it feels right to them. It feels right to these kids who are just letting their, like, you know, their whims go. So then fast forward, and I'm working out, I'm getting a little workout in, and I'm listening to this dude named MF Doom. I'm sure that some of you guys know who this is, but he's this dude who makes rap music. And I'm listening to his song, and his songs are something that I've always just like loved. I just loved it as soon as I heard it. It was just catchy. There's something to it. But then I'm really listening to it this time, and I realized that it doesn't make sense. Like it's a lot of his stuff is off beat. A lot of his stuff just doesn't, it's not on the beat. It's not normally how you would make rap music or make stuff. And I only know that because I had been looking into, like, you know, the rhythms and the beats of rap music and stuff, because I was looking into that stuff for whatever reason. And you know, I realized that this dude just breaks all the rules. He just goes out there and he breaks all the rules. But I freaking love his music. So if a rap teacher, or if somebody that's a teacher, a music teacher, were to listen to his music, they're like, that doesn't make any sense. That breaks all the rules. Like, why would anybody like that? But despite that, you know, a lot of people freaking like him. So what that really made me realize is that for a lot of us creative people, we're always trying to follow the rules sometimes. Or we're trying to follow exactly how other people have done it. You know, the way that it's supposed to be done, the way that we're only able to create about stuff that we feel is right, stuff that is in the right. You know, because a lot of times we'll have ideas, but we'll filter it behind like, okay, does this make sense? Or is somebody else going to like it? Versus just following our instincts and following stuff that we might feel like, you know, that might not be exactly what everybody likes. That might not be everybody's gist, but something about this and something about creating this way is just connecting with me. Something about it just feels right to me. And you know, it can be tough, especially like if you're creating YouTube videos, if you're creating music, because you want to create stuff that people enjoy. You want to get those hits, those views, whatever it might be. But I think when you allow yourself to start tuning into that, tuning into what you feel is right, tuning into that instinct that I believe, it's a creative instinct that I believe every single one of us has. I think that's where you start to follow into your unique flow, start creating stuff that only you can create, and that's going to start to just be in super left field. Nobody's going to see it coming, and it's going to be some of the most unique stuff that we've ever seen. So I don't know, that just really opened the door for me, because now I'm just kind of letting ideas flow out. I'm just making these videos, and for myself, that's the creative thing I'm doing. So I'm just making these videos, putting them out here, trying out anything that feels right to me, trying out stuff that feels good, and kind of letting that lead right now, kind of going in that direction. I don't know for sure where it's going to go, but this is just something that I've been sitting on for a little bit. So let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know what y'all have been doing with your creative stuff. Let me know if y'all have been doing the stuff that you feel is right, the stuff that feels connected to you, or if you've just been doing other stuff that you feel that everybody else wants from you. And if you've been doing this for a while, or if you've been doing creative stuff for a while, let me know how that has actually impacted what you are creating. Has it made it better, or has it actually freaking made it worse and ended up taking away from your overall end product? I love you guys. Hope you have an amazing day. Let me know what you think. Peace.